You know, there's a lot of things that suck in life, like getting speeding tickets, dropping food like an ice cream cone, you know, having people lie to you, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that sucks in life. Another one thing that sucks in life is this vacuum right here. So we're gonna take a look at the Festool CT26 today. All right, I've been running this Festool vacuum for a couple years now, and I really like it. It's a great vacuum, especially if you are using a lot of Festool stuff and using sustainer boxes, because one thing is your sustainers click right into it real easily. So right underneath the sustainers is the hose garage. You got your hose. The new ones, if you buy them now, comes with a lot better hose with a like almost fabric sleeve on it, which keeps it from snagging, and it's really flexible. It's a nice hose, but they all store right here in the top. The entire thing stores real nicely in this, just like so, and then you can put your box on top of it, your sustainers on top of it. So it also accepts the old style sustainers or the Makita boxes and stuff with these latches here. And then it also has, on this side, it's got the T-lock if you have the newer one. So I think last year they just came out with kind of a new version, an upgraded version. One of the things they upgraded was this hose garage. When I bought this had the old hose garage on it. And if you have an old one, you'll probably know they're real brittle. It cracked. So it cracked really early on as far as when I had it. But for not that much, I think it was like 30-40 bucks, I bought a new hose garage which has the T-lock and is a lot more durable. I don't see this really breaking unless you do something you shouldn't with it. If you drop it or something like that, yeah, it might break. But so the hose garage is nice how it works. In it, you can even put stuff on top of it and pull the hose through it right here in this notch. And then so for storing the cord, this is a nice thick gauge cord that's really long. I think it's like 15 foot long. I got it all the way going back to that outlet over there. And it wraps around real nice. Also, the new updated one they have has a swivel thing, so you can take all the cord off really easily off the new one. But this is the old style. I haven't upgraded it yet. This vac also is, so this is not self-cleaning. They have a self-cleaning mode, so it just has, as far as suction right here, controlling your suction, either maximum or minimum. You can turn it off. Also, it has manual mode where you just turn it on and it comes on, or auto mode where it either comes on with Bluetooth button or it comes on when this cord is plugged into it. Also, let's talk about the Bluetooth. So they all come ready for, even the old ones, ready to get a Bluetooth module to plug into it. It takes a couple screws. You put this in and you put the screws back in and it's ready to go. And so for $80 you get that goes into the vacuum, and also a little remote, and you can turn it on and turn it off wirelessly. You can attach it to the end of your hose like this, or on any tools and stuff. It really makes it nice, because a lot of things people have complaints with as far as a lot of the newer cordless stuff is they're used to it coming automatically on, you know, when you had a corded tool and you plugged it right into the vacuum and you just pull the trigger and the vacuum comes on automatically. So this kind of bridges the gap a little bit, where you don't have to walk over to your vacuum and turn it on. You can just turn it on anywhere you want. Real nice feature. I definitely think it's worth it to upgrade. If you already have any of the CT vacs, they'll fit on the CT26, 36, or 48, or the 36 AC, the auto clean also. And the new ones, they don't come with it either. The new upgraded ones, you always have to buy this with it. And then one other added feature of this too is you can buy their batteries, their Festool batteries that have they're 18 volt batteries, have Bluetooth on them. So any of your existing cordless Festool tools, you slap that battery on and it automatically turns it into automatic Bluetooth where it makes the vacuum come on. And I tell you what, the pairing and how it works, it's super, super smooth and super easy. If you ever had a cheap pair of Bluetooth headphones or a Bluetooth speaker where it doesn't always pair right or stuff, you know what I mean? But this isn't like that at all. It's German, it's quality, so they made it right as far as I've never had any bugs with it as far as having it not turn on or pair or whatever, the Bluetooth. So it works really, really, really good. Definitely a worthwhile upgrade. But this thing, it's a workhorse. Like I said, I've had it a couple years. This thing, haven't had a problem with it at all. It always sucks up all the dust. It's got fairly good CFM, like 136 or something like that. But for attaching to any of your saws or miter saws, maybe with a table saw, you might want to have something bigger, or any sander, domino, any of those joiners, stuff like that. It works really, really, really good. One of the complaints I do have is this plug. When you plug plugs into it, it's a little bit loosey-goosey. It doesn't hold them very good. Sometimes they'll want to come out. So I wish they would kind of address that and make it so the plugs in there tighter. And then also, it has those bags underneath, and there's where the filter is. Accidentally turned it on with the remote. But there's where the filter is. I've never had to change the filter ever since I've had it because I always use it with the bags. And the bags, the nice thing about this, I have a couple other HEPA extractors where it doesn't really fill up evenly and stuff, and you're changing the bags out oftenly. The bag fills up super evenly and all the way every single time, so you really no wasted space when you're using any of the bags, and then it makes cleaning it up easy. Just throw it away, put a new bag in there, and you're good to go. This thing also in the front does have, so the wheels work really well, the casters and everything. It's got a brake on here so it doesn't roll, and then you can just hit that with your foot to depress the brake so you can have it rolling again. Like I said, I think as far as quality goes, this is one of the best HEPA vacs on the market. It is expensive. There's plenty other ones out there that will do the same thing for a lot cheaper. HEPA vacs. Now, if you've never used a HEPA vac, maybe you have a shop vac or something like that, $99 rigid shop vac from Home Depot. It is a big difference between this and a shop vac. Yes, a shop vac, you can kind of make it do what this do, but it just makes it a lot nicer. That HEPA, you don't got to worry about any of the particles ever going into the air and stuff. Sometimes those cheaper shop vacs will just keep blowing dust, and then you might suck up a little pile in the room, but then it blows dust all over the room. This you don't have to worry about. This will keep your air a lot cleaner. It's also quieter. You turn it on a lot of times. The shop vac, sometimes they're screaming compared to this, so I don't know the exact decibel level, but this is a lot quieter. So all in all, great vacuum. It's one of the first tools that comes on site when I'm on a bigger trim job or a bigger job. It stays there pretty much the whole time. Hook it up to about every single tool I have whenever I'm using it to keep the site clean, and it keeps you healthier, keeps that out of your lungs. I would recommend looking at a lot of different HEPA vacs if you want to spend the money, a little bit more money, because these are a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones. There are cheaper options out there. Not necessarily maybe better, but might be better for you. This option, the Festool, might be better for you if you're in the Festool, all the Festool stuff. Plus, if you're buying a Festool tool, when you buy this, you get 10% off this, so it makes it a little bit cheaper. Definitely one to look at if you're considering a HEPA vac, upgrading your shop vac. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more smaller reviews and other daily stuff, check out my Instagram channel. Also, I want to say congratulations to HH Progressive Construction. You're the winner of that 12-volt battery last month. Look out for more giveaways coming in the future, so hopefully I'll work on some other stuff. Also, got giveaways on my Instagram too, so if you want to try to get some free tools, head over there or stay tuned here. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.